Hey DVC fan, Paul here, and welcome to this week's edition of DVC 101. Last week we talked about vacation points and what you need to know and consider when you choose that certain number of points that you should purchase for your membership. So this week we decided to go into a topic that sort of pairs with that and may sort of sway that decision on the perfect number of points. One of the ultimate things that Disney Vacation Club offers that is different from any other timeshare program out there is the ability to bank and borrow points from other use years. That flexibility allows you to have a much larger pool of points than maybe your yearly allotment that you have. So let's look a little bit deeper into banking and borrowing and see how that plays into your Disney Vacation Club membership. I think one of the easiest ways to explain banking and borrowing is to use an example of a traditional family that maybe only travels to Walt Disney World every other year. If you're traveling every other year, you may not need as large of a number of points because of the ability that you have to bank points from a previous use year or borrow points from a subsequent use year to sort of augment that vacation that you're planning. Banking points allows you to take this year's allotment of points and move it into the next year, giving you a larger number of points to work with next year. So let's say you're not planning to go on a vacation this year, but next year you're hoping that maybe you and some friends can splurge a little bit and stay in a one-bedroom as opposed to your deluxe studio vacation that you normally do. By banking your points forward, you now have a larger number of points to work with within that time frame. DVC allows its members to bank Disney Vacation Club points for the first 8 months of their calendar use year, or 4 months before that use year ends. That essentially means that you can bank up to 100% of the points that you have into the next use year, and they will be sitting there waiting for you for next year's vacation. Keep in mind that points can only be banked one time, which means that once you bank them forward, they will expire at the end of that subsequent use year. Now, if banking your points isn't enough, you can also choose to borrow points from a subsequent use year. That essentially is something that my wife and I do all the time because there are just never enough points to go on all the vacations that we want to go on. So Disney Vacation Club also gives you the flexibility to be able to borrow points from that next use year into your current use year to sort of help round out that vacation that you're planning. As we are sitting here today, Disney Vacation Club allows you to borrow up to 50% of next year's points. In previous times, Disney Vacation Club members have been able to borrow up to 100% of their points, so please always keep in mind and check out dvcfan.com for the most updated information in terms of your borrowing opportunities. Like I said before, banking and borrowing gives you extreme flexibility in how you use this Disney Vacation Club membership. And I think that's what really makes it stand out from other timeshares or vacation clubs or things of that sort, is because you do have the freedom, like we've discussed before, to use these points anywhere, to use them however you want to use them, and also the flexibility to use them next year or pull in another year and all of that kind of fun stuff. And I think that's truly where the value of Disney Vacation Club ownership comes into. If you have further questions regarding Disney Vacation Club, like I mentioned before, head over to DVC Fan, but please also check out our sponsors of this video, World of DVC. If you're looking to buy or sell your Disney Vacation Club contract, head to dvcresalemarket.com and one of their sales agents would be happy to sort of further educate you on these sort of nuances and give you the best opportunity when you're purchasing. MoneraFinancial.com will also be able to help you finance that Disney Vacation Club purchase. And if you're still unsure, head to dvcrentalstore.com where you could try before you buy, or if you've got extra points and you're looking to rent those out for cash, you can do that as well. That's it for this week's DVC 101, and we will see you next time. Thanks.